All right, welcome, Satnam, everybody. My name is Salima, yoga therapist, and joining me today is Vanessa. And Vanessa is here to help demonstrate this practice of deep sleep and Kundalini yoga. At this time in our history, it's really a powerful time to think about how we rest, how we take care of ourselves, because now it's even more important for all of us to really take care of the times where we're resting, rejuvenating, and integrating all the events that happen over the course of the day. And that happens best through sleep. Okay, we're having a little trouble for... Okay, let's see if we can get this up. All right, a little bit of challenge there with the Wi-Fi. So coming back to our practice here today, we're going to be practicing the Kundalini yoga techniques for deep sleep. So without further ado, let's get into the practice. So remember that all of the exercises that we're showing you today can be done in your bed. So if you want to snuggle up right now, that's a great idea. Otherwise, you can sit here on your mat and then make your way into your bed for a good night's sleep. Let's begin by tuning in. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Sit up tall and straight. Close your eyes and focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. We'll begin by tuning in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. Hold the breath. And through the nose, exhale. Softly relax your hands all the way down to your knees. Sit up tall and straight and set your intentions now for a deep sleep, a night of comfort and for ease in your sleeping experience as you fall asleep, as you maintain sleep, and as you wake up tomorrow morning. Beautiful. We'll begin with the pranayama, and this is to now start to tune down the nervous system. So from here, bring your left hand into Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb to touch. Take your right thumb, cover the right nostril, and for 1 minute now, breathe deeply and completely through the left nostril. So pressing your thumb against your nostril, right nostril, fingers are pointed straight up. Breathe deeply right here. So no changing of your mudra, just keep your hand in place and allow the breath to come in through the left nostril. This is a very relaxing and destimulating way to breathe so that you can start to signal to the nervous system that it's time to relax. When you breathe through the left nostril, you now start to tap into the right hemisphere of the brain, which is the part of the brain that really connects with creative thought, outside the box thinking. It is a reflection of cooling energy, of relaxing energy, and so it really allows you to dial down and prepare for sleep. So just a few more seconds here, breathing deeply and completely through the left nostril. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale here. Hold the hand in place and then exhale. Breathe through both nostrils as you exhale. Good. We'll move to a series of warm-up exercises, or rather stretching exercises, so that you can deeply relax into the meditation to follow. Now, remember, you can do all of these from your bed, so that's a great way to prepare. So everything's ready, you're in bed and ready to turn off the lights as soon as the meditation is done. So from here, we're coming into our first practice, which is called forward fold. So turning so that your body, your legs are stretched out right in front of you. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up above your head, and exhale, lower all the way down so that your hands are touching either your toes, your ankles, your shin, or your thighs. And here, relax and breathe. Relax your shoulders down. Notice if you're gripping in the back of your body in any way, and relax. Relax, relax. Come back to your deep breath. Come back to your awareness of your breath, and hold here with your breath with an intention to release any tension that has built up over the course of the day. So what we're doing right here is static holds. We're holding so the body can start to understand that it's time to relax. Breathing deeply, breathing completely. There are a few recommendations, few ways that you can dial down right before bed. Number one is to eat very lightly. So if you need a bedtime snack, that would be something light, something nutritious, but also is fairly easy to digest. Bananas are good, yogurt is good, maybe a few sips of water as well to help your system stay hydrated over the course of the evening and as you sleep. So that's number one, is to eat lightly and drink a little bit of water. Number two, if you can, is to turn off your device at least an hour beforehand. That is to cut down on the stimulation that you're receiving just before bed. Sometimes when we're checking email or text messages, something can come in that will rile us up and get us ready, already thinking about what's coming in the day ahead. So if you can shut off your devices and give yourself a little bit of time to simply read or breathe or meditate, it allows the mind also to take a little bit of pressure off in preparing for the day to follow. Number four is that you can scan your day and look for moments of gratitude. So things that you appreciated, little small gestures that people made towards you, a good phone call, a good conversation, something that helped to brighten your day, something that happened with your loved ones. And that's a really excellent way to remember to receive. Take a deep inhale here. We're coming out of this posture, and I'll share a few more tips as we move through the warm-ups. Good, so floating your hands all the way back, sitting up tall and straight, and then bring yourself all the way down onto your bed or onto the flat surface. We're going to proceed with hip lifts, starting to energize and bring a little bit of focus and awareness to the area just around your hips. This is where we hold a lot of tension. So allowing that part of you to relax and to get a little stretch is a really good idea before bed. So lying all the way down onto your back, pressing your palms down to the ground, bend your knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the mat. From here, begin 10 hip lifts, inhaling as you lift up and exhaling as you go down. 10 hip lifts, and on the last one, we're going to lift and hold. Okay, so I covered a couple of tips. Number one is to eat and drink lightly, turn off your devices, have a gratitude journal. And then number four is to make sure that you do a little freshening before you go to bed. And by that, it could be that you are brushing your teeth, combing your hair, making sure there's a ritual before bedtime so that you can deeply relax and that you signal to your body, hey, it's time to go to bed. And so doing the same routine before you sleep is a really important way to start to dial down. Just as we have morning routine, get up, brush your teeth, have a coffee or whatever you do, then create that same pattern for yourself over the course of the evening. So 10 hip lifts here, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you lower down, and then on the 10th and final one, to lift and hold. Just going to lift and hold for a few more seconds. Good. And then softly, gently lower the hips down and relax. Press your back into your bed, into the mat below you. Okay, so carrying on now, creating a little ritual. And you can also even add here a foot massage. And a foot massage is a really great way to get ready for your practice and to prepare for bed. Good. From here, now bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees into your chest. And just hug it in. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This is really good for the digestive organs. And this also gives a soft and comforting feeling to the body that you're preparing for bed. And here's your snuggle before bed. Beautiful. From here, you can turn to your side, right side or left side, doesn't matter, and then come all the way up to seated. We're preparing for the meditation, but before we do that, we'll spend a couple of minutes just working on the feet. Your feet have a lot of nerve endings, and all of those nerve endings are connected to the way that your brain thinks and also gives a signal to the body to relax. So moving over into a seated position, keep your feet out in front of you as if you were taking cobbler's pose or butterfly pose. So the feet are open, your feet are open, and you're using your thumbs now to gently press into the sides of your feet. Just take a moment with your eyes closed to deeply feel. You may find some areas of sensitivity. You may find some areas where it feels a little crunchy or a little bit painful. And those are the areas that you want to lightly connect with. Good. So this should feel very tender, should feel like an opportunity to give yourself a little bit of care and concern. And oftentimes our feet get unnoticed. They do their job all day long, but we aren't necessarily spending time to take care of them. So here you go. Awesome. And that should feel a warm and tender kind of touch. And then gently relax, bring your feet back into a cross-legged position. Remember, you can be in bed, so you can stretch your legs out, whatever feels comfortable for you. We'll begin the meditation for sleep now. First, let's begin with the mudra, and that is to place the right palm on top of the left. Keep the thumbs very relaxed, and you're relaxing your hands, this mudra, into your lap. Keep a tall, straight spine. And here we're using the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 4 elemental sounds, seed mantra, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And we're using this along with Wahe Guru. So let's begin, and I'll give you the instructions as we go along. So from here, we begin with a breath work. Inhale in 4 sniffs, as with each inhale, reciting part of the mantra. So inhale Sa, inhale again Ta, inhale again Na, and then Ma. Sounds like this. So 4 sniffs and mentally reciting the sounds Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Now hold the breath and repeat that mantra 4 more times. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Now exhale in 2 parts. Wahe Guru, mentally. So all of the sounds are in your mind. We'll go through that a couple more times, and then I'll give you some space to do that on your own. Inhale 4 sniffs. Inhale. Now hold the breath and mentally chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Exhale in 2 parts. Wahe Guru. Inhale 4 parts. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Hold the breath. Recite 3 more times in your mind. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Exhale 2 parts. Wahe Guru. Good. Now you carry on. I'll give you a little bit more guidance in terms of the meditation, and then you continue on your own. So remembering, inhale 4 parts, Satanama, and then hold the breath. Mentally chant 3 more times in your mind. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. Exhale 2 parts, Wahe Guru. Good. And continue. A few more rounds here. Last round. Inhale, sa, ta, na, ma. Hold the breath. Repeat 3 more times. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale 2 parts. Wahe Guru. Good. And relax. Stay here for a moment. Relax, relax, relax. Relax, relax, relax. Relax, relax, relax. Softly, gracefully, bring yourself all the way down onto your back. And at this point, you may be already starting to feel the effect, noticing a little heaviness in the body, a little relaxed, and a little focused on the next stage of sleep, which is to unwind and to fully surrender to sleep. If you find that you need a little bit more time to relax, here's the next technique, which is to stretch your feet out in front of you, point your toes, mentally hearing the sound in your mind, sat, and then flex your feet towards your head, mentally chanting nam. Point, mentally chanting sat, and then point your feet towards your head, nam. Point, sat, and then back to your head, nam. Point, sat, flex, nam. And just continue, go at a normal pace, a moderate pace. And from here, you can continue this exercise for up to 5 minutes. I've never really made it past 2 minutes, so I'm hoping that you'll start to feel the effects and that you can gently slide into sleep. Wishing you the best of dreams and a deep night's sleep. My name is Salima, yoga therapist, from Vanessa and from Charles, who is behind the scenes taking care of the chat right now. We wish you sweet dreams and look forward to having you back. Lots of love. Good night.